Have a look at this picture. Doesn't look like much, does it? It actually just looks like a couple of white stripes against a green background with a little dark spot in the middle of one of those stripes. Simple as it may seem, the image has become a symbol of one of the most iconic moments in Taiwanese Olympic history. Last Saturday, Taiwanese badminton duo Li Yang and Wang Qiling made history when they won Taiwan's very first medal in badminton ever. And, to put icing on the cake, they won gold. Li and Wang's journey wasn't an easy one. They didn't even start playing together until 2019. They lost their very first matchup in the Olympics to India. They weren't exactly favored, even though they were ranked third in the world at the time. However, heads turned when Li and Wang defeated the number 1 and number 2 teams on their way to the finals. Their rise through the competition made headlines, and when they finally made it to the finals, it was against Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen of China. I already told you they won the gold medal, so you know how that turned out. But the amazing thing was, the Chinese team contested the very last shot of the match, so Li and Wang couldn't celebrate their victory right away. However, the challenge gave us this image, which confirmed that the last shot of the game landed inbounds, handing Li and Wang their very first gold medal. And that is how this symbol of Taiwanese victory came to be. So popular was the image that people suggested turning it into flags, t-shirts, and even a very creative credit card from Taiwan Land Bank, Li and Wang's sponsors. Taiwanese model Melody had a mock-up of what a t-shirt of the image would look like mere hours after Li and Wang's final match. People also noticed that the white lines formed a T shape and wrote in AIWAN to spell Taiwan with the shadow of the shuttlecock dotting the I. People here sure are creative. In other badminton news, the world #1 badminton women's singles player Dai Ziying of Taiwan earned herself a silver medal. On her way to the final match, she played a particularly nail-biting match against her Thai rival Ratchanok Intanon. Now, I watched the game and it nearly killed me. There was one particularly insane rally which ended with both Dai and Intanon on the floor. I'd show you that moment if I could, but you know, copyrights and stuff. However, the image of both Dai and Intanon splayed out on the floor was so iconic that several artists captured the moment in cartoon form. Dai ultimately beat out Intanon, and an emotional Intanon couldn't help but cry immediately following the match. Taiwanese people, myself included, recognized that Intanon played a great match, and at times it seemed like she really had Dai on the ropes. So after the match, several Taiwanese internet users flocked to Intanon's social media accounts to say she played a great game and that she shouldn't be too hard on herself. And after China's Chen Yufei upset Dai in the finals, India's PV Sindhu took it upon herself to comfort Dai. Dai Ziying in a Facebook post said Sindhu sought out Dai after the final match and told her she performed very well and that today just wasn't Dai's day. The story only gets more touching after you realize Sindhu lost to Dai in the semifinals. Taiwan is having its best Olympic performance ever in Tokyo, and it's making for a lot of great and memorable moments. And if there's one thing you can count on Taiwan for, it's to immortalize these moments with creativity, humor, and kindness.